Hello everyone and welcome back. Meat Department here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today. So we are on my free-to-play alt, Meat_Department. This is the free-to-play alt that has absolutely zero game passes or boost purchase because that is just not the point. The point here is to grind as if you had no game passes at all. So I have 2 artifacts, 2 pets, and I was lucky enough to get 2 Ents last time we opened up 3 million eggs. So it's been several days. Since then, we've got a double egg boost that Mithril Games has pushed out to the game, so that's certainly helping. But basically, just been standing AFK in the egg circle most of the time, running some laps when I can. Efficiently, I can get about 3,000 to 4,000 eggs every wave. So it's a lot faster, but also doesn't feel as satisfying as when I do it on my main character with 8 pets. But that's okay, because we have accumulated 3.346 million more eggs. So we spent about this in total already and got 3 Ents. So 2 of them I'm wearing for the egg gain, and 1 of them sitting in the bags at level 0. But my best pets stat-wise are 2 evolved bunnies I got along the way as well. But really what we're looking for here is to get at least 2 more Ents today so we can evolve one of these. It would be nice to have 2 evolved King Ents, obviously, by the end of this Easter event. But just having 1 would at least suffice. So we'll see how many we get today. If we're on the lucky side and we get more than 2, maybe I'll farm up and start pushing for that second King Ent, because ultimately that's what I do want. But maybe we'll make a switch to artifacts if it's slow and I don't get as many as I'd like. So I'll be lucky to get 2 today to make 1 evolved. We'll see though if that luck picks up. So without further hesitation, let's go head over there and start opening up. And then eventually, you know, it'll probably get daunting and I'll just start fast forwarding so we can see what the results are. Will the free-to-play alt get a King Ent today? I don't know. Let's find out and let's start opening this bad boy up. So right now, right off the bat, ooh, that was a lot of pets. And I don't think there was any red in there. So let's go ahead and delete them. We'll do another wave live and see how things shake out. But then I'll probably just fast forward through because 3 million eggs is a lot of eggs. And really all you want to see is if the red lands. So let's go ahead and delete all of these. Got a bunch of these stored down here. Ooh. Wow, okay. Bam. So we're opening up 77 every single time. So that's not bad. Let's see a red. Come on. No red. No red. All right. So I think what I'm going to do here is delete all these. Then we'll start fast forwarding through. We'll plow through the fast forward. We'll see what we get. Hopefully it's at least 2 Ents so we can evolve 1 today. That would be the best ideal situation for spending 3 million eggs. But we'll see. And yeah, we'll go ahead and fast forward it. And I'll see you after we blow through these 3 million eggs. Alright, so we're about 1 million eggs in, and no luck, but that's expected, of course, because it's a 0.1% chance to get it on the free-to-play alt with no lucky pass. So I'm going to switch up strategy since I fast forward anyways. I know a lot of you like me to spam the E to get the bag full at once, but for some reason I just really like hitting the actual buy button. We'll see if it changes over the next million and I get lucky with a red. But either way, we're going to, go through another million. We'll come back. Hopefully we'll have at least 1 Ent over the next million. So let's go ahead and get that going. All right, so hitting the green buy button made no difference. We have no Ents so far. We're down to 1.3 million. We're almost 2/3 through our supply of eggs. Let's just go ahead and start blowing some away again, hitting that E button just to make it go faster. It is painful when you're not getting them and it's going slower. I could tell you that. So there's a little wave right there and there were no Ents in there. So we're actually starting to lean towards the worst case scenario right now, where we spend 3.4 million eggs, is it? And not getting a single Ent? Oof, that's tough stuff. So that's why I was pretty much thinking if I'm lucky enough to get a single evolved Ent on this free-to-play alt this event, that would be a good thing. I don't know if getting 2 is really quite realistic, because a 0.1% chance on Ent drops is just, you have to be lucky. So if this was like a gold pet, a regular chest that's always available, like the ones in the temple currently are, for those of you out there that are hunting out the bullies and stuff like that, then yeah, you can make it a long-term goal and you will eventually get what you need. But since it's such a short-term event, you really kind of got to work with what you got. And luckily, I at least have 2 evolved bunnies from opening up so many eggs. So worst case scenario, stat-wise, at least we have that going. But it would be nice to have 1 evolved Ent, because then I'm not going to even really be able to equip any of the Ents moving forward, because the bunnies evolved are just, the stats are just so much better. So let's go ahead and empty this bag out, and then we'll do the last 883,000 eggs we have left on a fast forward. And you know, right now at this point, it's not looking like I'm going to get 2. But you know what? Every single time that pops open on the screen is a chance for an Ent. So it could still happen, although the probability of that is probably quite low. So let's go ahead and blast through the rest of this. And there we go. As I say it, look at that. We got our 4th Ent. So that gives us hope. That gives us hope that before the event ends, we only need 1 more Ent. We could even get that today. And there's 729,000 eggs left, because I just did 1 opening since I started fast forwarding. And there you go. It popped up right there on the screen. So I'm kind of excited now, right? Got the heart going a little bit, because there's a little bit of hope. I mean, it's still going to be hard to pull that second red right now, but we do have 4. So that means we ultimately only need 1 more. Let's get this going. Alright, so here we are back. We do not have a 5th Ent yet, and we are on our last load. 121,000 means it's going to be 1 more swoop. We have 4 Ents, so we only need to get 1 more to evolve it. Oh, let's hope we get it now, but whether or not we do, I will show you a nice smooth route. Let's see how many eggs we can get running out and getting laps. Let's do a little bit of comparison, and then we'll wrap things up, so let's go. Will there be a red in here? Ooh, I don't think there was a red in there. Oh, no. So we ended up with 4 total, and we only got 1 today. Over 3 million eggs spent, only got 1. That is, oof, that's rough. So I think what I'm going to start doing is opening up eggs a little bit sooner now. I'm not going to wait for a big mega opening. Now, I do think we have until April 22nd at the least to still collect and spend eggs. So let's see how many we can get from 1 wave. We have 1,000. We have 1,200 right now. So let's see. We basically run around and pick up almost all the eggs, hopefully all the eggs, but we'll see. And see how many we get. So it's nice having the 2 Ent equipped, because it does give me the best pickup, 60 every time I pick up an egg. So we already got 1,000, and let's just continue to see. So you want to try to get as many eggs as you can get. That is for sure. Like I said, it's probably about 3,000 or more if you are lucky enough to get most of the eggs. And again, if your server is really populated and people are hunting these eggs, you know, just go back to the server list, scroll down a lot. Chances are the ones with 1-2 players in them are probably AFK in the egg circle. So you can just have the server all to yourself, run around getting laps. You don't even need a private server. So that's just a tip for all of you out there. I want you to get as much eggs as you can get. So yeah, we got about 3,200 eggs, and we didn't even get all of them. So that's not bad. So you do that. That basically took like a minute, right? You get like 30,000 or more every 10 minutes if you're consistent with it. So it does add up a little fast. Let's just go ahead and open up these 2 pets, because you never know. You know, it's been done before. A lot of people get pets when they don't have very many eggs, and that's, you know, just because you have a chance to do it every time. So nope, we didn't get it that time. It was 2 more Histora. Okay, so that's it. So as you see, my character is still wielding the same gear. This is actually the 3rd best armor, the 3rd best weapons, in the game. I'm almost level 26 million over here. So we're bound to do the rebirth video soon. This is the highest level I've ever achieved on this guy, so it's exciting. It is definitely exciting, and it's not even with the best gear. So I'm excited for that. That'll be an upcoming video for sure. But let's give a shout out to those in the server today. Alex 9000, Mikos 354, Mark Kusiak 12, Mr. Geeko 2, Dragoneer's Death, Vlax 1345, Alan 74863, Miventev, Rod Lex GGG, As2 Baum, and Igni 209. If any of you are watching today and heard your name, why don't you go ahead and leave it in the comments below? That would be awesome. I do check the comments regularly and try to reply to as many as possible. So I hope you enjoyed the egg opening on the free-to-play character today. It is a brutal experience. We blew through almost 3.5 million eggs today, only got 1 Ent, but we do have 4, so we only need to collect 1 more before the event ends to have the King Ent. It'll probably end up being King Ent, King Bunny as my permanent team moving forward, I'm going to guess. So that's it. If you liked what you saw, you play a free-to-play character yourself, and you haven't already, please subscribe and smash that bell so you are made aware when the next episode comes out. But as always, in good fashion, until next time, stay positive, keep swinging, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.